So finally, VeryDarkMan has been released from prison after spending over a week there. So if you don't know what happened to VeryDarkMan, I'm going to put the story up there so that you can click and then watch it. But I'll give you a little background story. On the 22nd of March, VeryDarkMan was picked up in his residence by the police after he made certain very daring allegations against them. So during his fight with Bobrisky, VeryDarkMan made certain allegations claiming the DIGs and then some senators of Nigerians have been having intimacy with Bobrisky. So we all know Bobrisky is transgender. He now has breasts and then he has boobs, and according to him, he has gone under the knife to transition from the male genital to the female genital. But according to VeryDarkMan, some DIGs, that is the top officials in the police force in Nigeria, and then some senators have been having intimacy with Bobrisky. And even if they have not been having any intimacy, Bobrisky has been pimping boys to them. According to him, even though these very daring allegations, VeryDarkMan made it very clear during his speech that he has evidence against these people. He has evidence against these people. And then if they are not able to arrest Bobrisky, because there are certain laws against transgender, and then if they are not able to arrest Bobrisky, then whatever he's saying is true. We all know certain African countries have laws against transgenders, which is illegal, and Nigeria is one of them. So according to VeryDarkMan, since Bobrisky has been roaming freely on the streets of Nigeria, and then nobody has made up his or her mind to arrest him for his illegal behavior, then it means that certain DIGs and then senators are in bed with him. This didn't sit well with them, and then they decided to arrest VeryDarkMan. A lot of people even thought it was because of Tonto Dike. You know, he had issues with Tonto Dike, where he also made certain daring allegations that Tonto Dike has allegedly been having intimacy with her son. This is not right. But at the long run, it came out that it wasn't Tonto Dike, because it was Tonto Dike, Dojo, and some clef that wrote a petition against VeryDarkMan for online or for cyber bullying. But it came out that it wasn't even these people. It's not because of them. That is why VeryDarkMan has been remanded in the police cell. But then it's because of the allegations he made against the DIGs and then some senators in the police force. And it was alleged that a certain DIG took the issue so personal to the extent that he wanted VeryDarkMan to forever remain in prison until he provides the evidence which he claims he has. A lot of his influential friends, Cubana Chief Press, Tunde Ednot, a lot of them came out to say free VeryDarkMan. You know, they had activists and a whole lot of people hitting the streets protesting for his freedom. However, after a very long time, he has finally been released. He was released today, and the video you saw earlier, it was him after he was released from the police cell, and then the friends that went the friends that helped with his release. His lawyer was also present. A whole lot of things have happened ever since this guy was arrested. A lot of people have been saying that he should have stuck with being an activist. We all know he started as calling out skincare brands that are not registered with the NAFDAC. Yes, we all know he started with those things, skincare brands that could be very harmful to the individual, especially the bleaching ones. We all know he started as such, whereby he started calling out certain people. That was how come he had issues with Tonto Dike, because Tonto Dike was advertising for one skincare brand, but unknown to VeryDarkMan, that skincare brand was registered to NAFDAC. But he made certain allegations saying a whole brand like Tonto Dike should not be advertising for such a brand that has no. It was a whole lot. It was back and forth. A lot of people were just telling him to stop, because Tonto Dike doesn't have limits. She will go all the way out to prove to you that she can win. We all know what she did to her ex Toto Gri. It's no news. His house was later demolished after their breakup. So a lot of people were telling him to stop with Tonto Dike, but he kept going. That was when he started poking his nose into people's issue, criticizing people badly. I mean, look at what he said about the marriage of Queen, calling her husband a second-hand husband just because Queen has a baby. It's a whole lot. People were like, he should have stuck with activists because whatever he started doing was just wrong. That was how come he landed in trouble with the police. This is not the first time he has been in trouble with the police. When he had issues with Tonto Dike, he was arrested, and now this one, because he made certain daring allegations against the Nigerian police. All they are asking is that this guy provide evidence of Bobrisky pimping guys to them, or of Bobrisky being intimacy with them on bed. VeryDarkMan should have stuck with being an activist. Look at how he diverted the whole justice for Mohbad issue to a DNA something. To date, Mohbad has not got justice. The whole justice for Mohbad something is currently in the mud because of VeryDarkMan and the way he was handling the issue. Now, the whole issue has turned around to be a DNA test something. Papa Mohbad is asking for a DNA test before he buries his son. He is no longer seeking for whatever killed his son. He's no longer seeking for justice, but rather all he wants now is a DNA test of his grandson just to prove that his son is the real father of his grandson. I mean, it was through VeryDarkMan that this whole issue just turned around, and people were just happy when he was arrested because a lot of them were like, the internet is going to be very quiet now. And now he has been released. His pictures are all over the internet. Yes, that is the picture you see there. That is one of his pictures there. And some people are not happy about it. Some people are really not happy about it. A lot of people are saying that he should have remained in the police cell just to teach him a lesson. If you look at him now, he has lost a lot of weight. VeryDarkMan that we know, very built, is now skinny man. Very skinny man. The guy has lost a lot of weight. Nobody knows what happened to him when he was in prison. Nobody knows. He has lost a lot of weight. If you look at the video and the pictures I'm showing you now, you can compare it to his old pictures and then now. The guy has lost a lot of weight. We all hope he has learned his lesson, and then this time when he's talking, he will have evidence of whatever he's doing, or he will go back to being an activist and then stop poking the nose in people's issue, because a lot of people don't like it and they don't take criticism very lightly. I keep saying this. Some people don't take criticism very lightly. So if VeryDarkMan is going to listen, he should just go back to being an activist and then stop this whole thing, because it keeps getting him in trouble. It's just been one trouble after the other. It's good. I mean, a time is going to come. Somebody is just going to sue him for defamation, and then that is going to be it.